My boyfriend kept joking about unaliving me, and he thinks it's funny, so I am ghosting him. During our first few weeks of dating, my boyfriend, 40 years old, joked too much for comfort that he was going to murder and dismember me and dispose of my body. Maybe out of context, I'm being dramatic. He's very sarcastic and has dark humor, but to me it wasn't funny and caused me anxiety because I know the statistics. I talked to him about this. I told him repeatedly, stop joking about unaliving me. He kept on with the jokes until I finally told him that those jokes literally scared me. He apologized and seemed to feel bad that his jokes made me scared of him. Tonight we were over 3 hours late to meet with his brother to play games, watch movies, and eat dinner. When I was talking to him about us being late, I noticed he sighed deeply, clenched his fist, and looked down at it, as if he were making the conscious choice not to punch me. Then, as I said goodbye to his brother, he came into the room and said, she should say her permanent goodbyes. I asked him WTF? He said it was a joke. I asked, how's it funny? What's the punchline? Please explain to me how that was supposed to be funny. He couldn't answer. I didn't want to get in the car with him. I walked off, and thankfully, my roommate picked me up and drove me home. He called later, and I told him I was done. He's a good man, other than for the jokes about unaliving me. We talked about and agreed that he wouldn't joke about unaliving me anymore, but then he did it again tonight and doubled down that it was just a joke, and that I'm the problem. I started telling him, again, about how often women are unalived by their husbands and boyfriends, and that's why the jokes bother me so much. But he interrupted me to say, F you. So I hung up and blocked him. All of this really ducks because my roommates say I should just talk it out with him and give him another chance because they can tell I really like him and he really likes me. But I already did that. I thought we were past the homicide jokes. Then he did it again tonight while he was angry with me, and it caused me this awful feeling in my gut that I needed to not get in the car with him and get away from him. I've had boyfriends and male friends in the past. None of them have ever made jokes about murdering and dismembering me. Have you had friends, boyfriends that make jokes like this? Where is the humor in it? What would you do in this situation? Update 11 months later. Thankfully, I have moved across state since then and have not seen him since. The last time I spoke to him, over the phone, I made it very clear several times. Me, you promised you'd stop making jokes about murdering me, but then you did it again. You realize the greatest threat for women is being murdered by their boyfriends' husbands? They are most likely to be unalived by men they know. Him. Hey, F you. So I hung up. I ghosted him after that, blocked him on everything, and alerted my employer if he showed up that he was a threat. However, he sent me an email in an attempt to, I don't know, I'll leave you to conclude because I can't understand it. The email he sent me, Dear, I don't really know how to go about saying that I am empathetic, as I'm a pathetic mess, but I do feel, I can understand, and I have recognized. My actions have consequences. Clearly, I thought I was being reasonable. I gave you time and space. I wasn't sure how long I needed to wait, or if I should just do nothing, but I didn't know you had even blocked me until today, as I had not called, and only texted that first day, expecting nothing back. Yet now I understand. I should have known. You are so beautiful and awesome, OP, and I hate hurting you in any way, especially since you deserve so much love, and instead I gave you fear. You, however, only gave me happiness. You made me feel wanted, so much so that it blindsided me. I haven't been that happy in a very long time, and maybe that's why I fell for you so hard and so fast, as I had been in the dark for years, and your essence got me as high as a kite. I could see the sky for once. I was flying. I had been grounded since I had lost my wings a few years ago, and it showed. I started sinking in the sands of time. I will not call you again, as I did tonight, as much as I want to. You can always call me, but I am aware that is about as real as my dreams coming true. I have respected your space. I haven't tried to suffocate it or breathe your air. I just wanted to bury myself with a little dignity today, considering that I must be public enemy number one. I'm embarrassed to admit that running into your roommates or coworkers makes me uncomfortable, that I did, to myself, and you. I'm sorry, OP. Don't know what else to say. I know you will find someone sooner or later who will treat you with respect and make you feel loved. I am not him. I failed. But you will have that, as much as I don't want to think of it. And you deserve it, as much as I didn't commit to that. I know you think I don't love you. You can ghost me. You cannot respond. I don't think you will anyways. Maybe you won't even read this, which is okay. I needed to say my piece, to rest at sea. But you can't take away how I felt, or how I feel at all. Maybe that was the problem. I was too much. You thought I was just a blimp in time anyhow. And now, that blimp can finally sink, in time.